Hello, hello. Happy Thursday, almost the weekend. I have tweaked my back this week, so we are going to do some extra posture work. You'll notice throughout class, I'm going to take a little bit more support. So this one will be a good one for when anyone else's back is hurting. But we're still going to go through a posture flow and then also do some lower body from a side lying position. I'm going to do no weights, but if you do want to amp it up, feel free to grab some light weight, something that you're going to want for some of our posture work, 1 or 2 pounds, maybe 3. And then you can also use that same weight when we are doing our side lying positions for things like adding on. You can also do ankle weights today. But let's go ahead and start with some grounding breaths. So go ahead and take a comfortable seated position. You can also lie down if you're more comfortable that way. Roll your shoulders back and down. Think about stacking your vertebrae. Neck is nice and long. Head is nice and tall. Close your eyes. Quiet your mind. Exhale everything out of your lungs. Big breath in through your nose. Fill up your lungs 360 degrees. Release it out through pursed lips. Think about your intentions for class today as you inhale. How you want to feel when you leave this mat. Big breath in through your nose. Release it out through pursed lips. Think about where you want your mind to be during this class. Maybe it's focused on being present. Big breath in. Maybe it's focusing in deeper on all the sensations that you're feeling. Release it out. Go ahead and meet me in a high plank position or on your elbows and your knees. We're going to get right into some pike. So lift your hips up. Hey, Bubs. Open up your chest. Slowly lower down. If that's feeling like too much, bring it down to your elbows and your knees. Lift from your hips. Think about opening up your chest. And then return to your plank, your modified plank. Think about squeezing through your core, allowing this movement to dry from that squeeze of your abdomen. If you're feeling anything in your low back, try preventing your hips from going down so low. So think about keeping your hips in line with your shoulders or even higher if anything is bothering you. Hold it up into your downward dog in 5. 4 more. 3, 2. It's 1. Hold it here. Think about pressing through your chest, elongating through your spine. Slowly roll your spine forward and roll it back. Super quick core activation today, getting that extra benefit of that chest opener as we move into our posture work. So much of posture is releasing your chest and engaging your back because we spend so much time with our arms out in front of us, activating our chest and not doing as much to counterbalance that. Take a nice seated position. You can be kneeling. I'm going to sit back on my pillow. You can also stand for this. You got 5. 4 more. 3, 2. It's 1. Find a comfortable seated position. All right, you're either kneeling or you're standing or you're sitting up in a chair. Go post arms. Hey, Vava, press it up for 4. Up 3, up 2, up 1. Slowly lower down for 4. Slow 3, slow 2, Slow one. Hey, puffs. Lift it. Lower it. And think about keeping your arms super open here. Maybe even go against a wall. Connect elbows, forearms, backs of your hands, backs of your fingertips against that wall as you glide up, staying wide. Slowly lower back down. Nice, Lexi, adding weights. I love it. Think about moving with your breath here, okay? Let's bring it back to our core. Exhale as you press up and squeeze your core. Think about lifting through your pelvic floor. Think about engaging your deep core every time you press. And keep breathing. Nice. If you want to amp this up, feel free to join Lexi with some added weights. I like to mix it up, sometimes adding on some weights for this posture work and sometimes just really focusing on the sensations I'm feeling. Connecting in with my core. Really focus in on where your body placement is. Even if you don't have a wall behind you, imagine you have one as you glide up and down. Next thing to think about is your rib cage here. All right, oftentimes we try to splay open as we try to get our arms back as far as possible, opening this rib cage and arching the back. But think about knitting your rib cage together, stacking your vertebrae, squeezing your core to keep yourself in place there. And then from there, you're opening up your chest rather than arching your back to get into that proper form. Your chest should feel pretty open, and you should feel intensity around your shoulder blades as well as around your rotator cuff, right where your arm meets the socket. Meet me at a 90-degree angle in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5 more. It's 4. You got 3, 2. It's 1. Hold it right here. Half bow. Rotate your forearms. Keep your upper arm exactly where it is. Go as far as your mobility will allow you to go. Nice, Jasmine. And then lift it, rotate it back up. Again, going as far as your mobility will allow you to go. So maybe your hands go a bit further than your elbows. And then rotate around again. Nice job. Gorgeous, team. I know all our posture work feels very different from other things that we do, like biceps or like glutes, where we're working bigger muscles. Hey, Fafa, he's like, here's my opportunity for a pet. All right, we feel kind of this heat right on top of where our arm meets the socket, feeling that rotator cuff. Really good for rehabilitation, really good for injury prevention, really good for back pain relief, or just resetting your posture when you're at a desk all day, or if your arms are out in front of you all day. Nice job. Meet me at the bottom in 5, 4 more, 3, 2, it's 1 from here, pulse down an inch, up an inch. Okay, so it's still that rotation going as far as you can rotate and then pulling back an inch. Elbows are staying exactly where they are. Elbows are right in line with those shoulders. Gorgeous. Nice adjustment, team. Think about that 90-degree angle. So our hands are in here. They're not out here. They're right at 90. Meet me at the top in 5, 4 more, 3, 2. It's going to meet me at the top all the way. Rotate it back as far as you can go. Pull it back an inch and pulse it. Nice. Full rotation. Pull it back an inch. Elbows tuck into our waistline. Shoulder rotation in 5, 4 more, 3, 2. It's 1. Elbows tuck into your waistline. All right. Sweep out. Connect your elbow to your waistline as close as you can go. And slowly sweep back in, stopping hands right in front of your elbows. I like the weight additions here. This is a good one for it. Wherever you are, I want you to think back to your vertebrae. Think about that rib cage staying knit together. Core is tight, spine is stacked. All right, start to exhale on the way out as you squeeze your core, lift into your deep core muscles. Slowly return on the inhale. Exhale, squeeze everything. You guys know this is my number one favorite move for posture, for back pain relief, for shoulder pain relief. This move is like magical, really common physical therapy move as well. Open it up in 5, 4 more, 3, 2, it's 1, open it up. Okay, pulse out an inch. So you're rotating as far as you can go and then pull it back an inch. Open an inch, close an inch. Elbows are staying connected into your waistline here as much as possible. Core is staying tight, deep core stays lifted. Nice job. You'll notice I've been talking more about our pelvic floor, our deep core through pregnancy. I've been learning a lot about it and developing a lot of body awareness about it. So you're starting to hear that in my cues. But pelvic floor, deep core, super connected. There was a point in pregnancy where my bump started coming in that I felt like I completely lost connection to it, which was very strange. So now I've spent a lot of time on it, and it has been so interesting just how everything works together. But you really think about that exhale, that lift of your pelvic floor, and connecting that in with those deep core muscles, everything squeezing and working together. Hold it out in 5, 4 more, 3, 2, it's 1, hold it right here. Bring it in about 1/4 of the way. All right, make sure you're still at 90-degree angle, so hands are still at the same level as your elbows. Move it back all the way. Forward 1/4 of the way. Sweep it back all the way. Staying in that higher intensity zone. Hey, Papa. Thank you. Good boy. Just that 1/4 range of motion. Thanks, Puffs. He's like, your hands are out just for me. I see it. Feeling that pinch, that heat right where your arm meets that socket. Hold it out in 5, 4 more, 3, 2, it's 1, hold it out. Pulse, add an inch, in an inch. So it's going that full rotation out, bringing it back 1 inch. Nice job. Hold it out in 5, 4 more, 3, 2, it's 1, hold it out. Now flip your palms to face up. Hands are still right in line with your elbows. Pulse out from here. Release an inch. Add an inch. Release an inch. Re-engage with your core. If that's starting to get lost, refocus on the sensations you're feeling. Nice. Hold it out in 5. All the way back in 4, 3, 2, it's 1, hold it. Okay, now bring it in about 1/4 of the way. Bring it back out all the way. Nice job. Staying in that higher intensity zone where we are more fully rotated here. Full range in 5, 4 more, out first, 3, 2, it's 1, bring it all the way out. Sweep it forward, hands stop right in front of your elbows. Open it wide again. Exhale, squeeze your core. I want you to think about this just as much as a core workout as it is an arm, shoulder workout. Really requires some mental focus to actively engage. Hold it out 1 more time in 5, 4 more, 3, 2, it's 1, hold it out. Bring it back an inch. Forward an inch. We're going to find a reach and rotation, another 10 seconds. We're going to release our elbows from our waistline. We're going to connect our elbows back behind us. Reach out, rotate our arms in 5, 4 more, 3, 2, it's 1. Release your elbows, bring them back behind you like you're trying to touch them together. Reach, rotate palms back behind you. Squeeze elbows together, palms up, reach, rotate. We've done a lot of rotation. We've done a lot of rotator cuff work today. If you do have an existing injury there, or if it's just feeling like too much, feel free to release that rotation and just keep your palms up that entire time. Really think about keeping your elbows close together, opening up your chest, squeezing your shoulder blades like you have something between your shoulder blades and you're just trying to crush it, and then reach and either rotate or leave your palms facing up. Nice job. Exhale as your elbows touch, or try to touch, they're not going to. Reach, rotate, and then inhale. Think about squeezing your core, feeling your shoulders a little extra here. So feeling right around your shoulder blades. Bring that opening of that chest. My chest is still so sore from Tuesday's class with our heavier weights. I was just dying all week. Nice job, team. Hold it, elbows together in 5, 4 more, 3, 2, it's on, hold it. Squeeze all the way. Think about squeezing your shoulder blades and then release them just a tiny bit. Squeeze, tiny release. Squeeze it, tiny release. Full range in 5, 4 more, it's 3, in first 2, it's 1, squeeze it, extend it. Arms extended, hold in 5. Maybe you grab your weights, you got 3, 2, it's 1. Extend and hold it. All right, let's just build a little extra intensity right on top of our shoulders. Tiny circles forward. They're slow, they're controlled. We're not here for long. I know the intensity grows pretty quickly here, but just know we're not here for long. Circle it backwards. Hold it. Think about elongating your arms through your fingertips on either side. Elongate through your neck. Squeeze your core, stack your vertebrae. We get to lie down on our right side. Another 10. 9. Let it build. 8. Let that tension build. 7. You're strong. You're tough. You got this. You got 5. 4 more. Reach. 3. 2. It's 1. Nice job. Lie down on your right side, right hip, right elbow is down. I'm going to use my pillow for a little extra support for my back. All right, legs are bent. Top leg now extends out straight, lifts and lowers. You can keep your hand on your hip. You can also put fingertips down on the mat in front of you for a little extra support. Slow. Lift it and lower it. So on Tuesday, we were really focused on working into that hip flexor, into that hip. Today, our leg is going straight out. Our outer thigh is facing the ceiling, so you should be feeling a little bit more of your outer thigh. You might feel your hip a little bit, but that outer thigh is that focus. Nice job. Think about moving slowly, reducing any sort of momentum, any sort of jerkiness. Nice job. Hold at the top, aiming right around that shoulder area in 5. Nice, Jess. 4 more. 3, 2, it's on you at the top. Sweep it forward. Sweep it back, keeping your leg high this entire time. Sweep it forward. Sweep it back. Gorgeous. Feeling that intensity right on top of your outer thigh. And if you want to amp it up, feel free to place that weight right on top of your thigh. And just following with your hand to keep it stable. Hold it out in 5, 4 more. 3, 2, it's when hold it straight out from your torso. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Hold at the top in 5, 4 more. 3, 2, it's one. Hold at the top. Pulse up 1 more inch and then pulse from there. Nice. Up an inch, down an inch. Gorgeous. We're going to climb up to our right knee. If you're more comfortable here, feel free to stay and replicate the moves here. Otherwise, climb up to your knee for a little extra space. 5, 4 more. 3, 2, it's 1. Climb up to your right knee. This leg is angled slightly back behind you. Other glute lift as you lift and lower. Nice job, team. Lift it and lower it. Think about opening up your hips to the side so they're not squared off, they're open. Nice job moving through class. Pretty quick with our lower body today. Hold at the top in 5, 4 more, 3, 2, it's on hold at the top. Take your knee, bring it to your shoulder. Kick it back, straighten it. Keep your knee super high this entire time to keep that outer thigh engaged. Knee into your shoulder, kick it back behind you, re-engaging through that glute. But really, really want you to focus on is keeping that knee elevated this entire time. Hold knee to shoulder in 5, 4 more, 3, 2, it's one knee to shoulder. Drop it down to your elbow, to your wrist, circle it all the way back, knee, back to your foot, all the way around. Nice big circle forward. Exaggerate how big that circle is. Notice how your left oblique is firing up as well. It's helping support you through this circle. Especially as we move slowly, those stabilizer muscles fire up. We switch directions in 5, 4 more, 3, 2, it's 1. Circle it forward to your wrist, your elbow, your shoulder, and then back all the way. Nice big backward circles here. Feeling some hip mobility here, feeling that strengthening. And that outer glute, that outer thigh, hold at your shoulder in 5, 4 more, final move in this leg, 3, 2, it's 1. To your shoulder, knee stays bent, sweep forward, sweep back, straight knee. 10, we flip over, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5 more, it's 4, 3, 2, it's 1. Go ahead and flip over. Left hip, left elbow down. We're going to work our right leg. All right. Knees are bent and stacked. Now straighten your top leg straight up from your torso. Lift and lower. Your hand can be on your hip. It can also be supporting you right in front of you. Feel free to use a little prop as support. Nice job. Perfect, Jasmine. Lift and lower, reducing any sort of momentum, making this movement super smooth. Nice job. And this leg is a kickstand, so feel free to move it around to where you feel most supported, most stable. Nice job. Meet me at the top in 5. It's 4. You got 3, 2. It's 1. You're at the top. Little pulse up an inch, down an inch. Nice, Jess. Team, you look so strong. Hold it in 5, 4 more. 3, 2. It's 1. Hold it. Sweep it forward. Sweep it back. Keeping that leg nice and high this entire time. I got Lexi adding that weight on. Nice, Jess. If you did that on the first side, add that weight on again. Slow. Control it. Moving through it. Moving it smoothly. With control, squeezing your core here, moving with your breath. We climb up to that knee. You can also replicate everything in this more supported position if that's feeling better for you today. Otherwise, in 5, we climb up to this knee. In 4, other glute lift, 3, 2. It's 1. Climb up to that knee. Leg is back behind you. Hip is open. We're lifting, lowering. Hips are open rather than squared off. They're open to the side, almost like your lower body is getting into a side plank position. Exhale on the way up. Squeeze into your core to protect your lumbar spine. Nice job. Beautiful. Hold at the top in 5. 4 more. 3, 2. It's going to hold at the top. Bring your knee into your shoulder. Okay, really aim for that shoulder. Kick back. Straighten your leg. Bring it forward. Kick back. Straighten that leg. Think about keeping your knee as high as it can go this entire time. Notice your right oblique is working, your core is working, your stabilizer muscles are firing to keep you supported. I like to do a little spider position with these front fingertips to keep myself a little extra supported as well. Hold at your shoulder in 5, 4 more. 3, 2. It's 1. Hold at your shoulder. Bring it knee to your elbow, to your wrist, to your other knee, all the way back and around. Nice, big, giant circles. We're almost out of class, team. Slow it down, really exaggerate this. Getting that hip mobility, getting that oblique work. Still working outer thigh, outer glute. We're going to circle it the other way in 5, 4 more. 3, 2. It's 1. Circle it the other way. Nice big backward circles. Nice job. Squeeze into your core. Hold at the top right at your shoulder in 5, 4 more. 3, 2. It's 1 at your shoulder. Get that knee nice and high. Sweep it forward, sweep it back. Knee stays bent. This is it. We got one more move between you and finishing class. We're here for another 10. Meet me in a high plank on your toes or a modified plank, elbows and knees. All right, 5. We finish with pikes. 4, 3, 2. It's 1. Just like how we started. Press into your plank position. All right. Roll your spine up. Feel that opening of your chest and roll your spine back down. Think about engaging your core, allowing your abdomen to drive this movement. If you're feeling anything in your low back, try limiting your range of motion so your hips are always staying in line or higher than your shoulders. You can absolutely take this down to your elbows and your knees as well. Exhaling the way up, inhaling the way back down. We got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5 more. You're done in 4, 3, 2. It's 1. Nice job, team. Send your hips back. Walk your fingertips forward into your child's pose. Find a knee placement that feels good. Sometimes I like to keep my knees extra wide to give myself space to really fold over. If you want a little more support, you can bring your knees together. Take whatever little movement feels good. Maybe shifting back and forth into your hands. Now walk your fingertips to the right to open up your left shoulder. Walk your fingertips to the left to open up your right shoulder. Go ahead, come back to your child's pose and then shift your fingertips forward into a puppy pose. Think about pressing your chest down, opening up your chest here, placing your chin down. Feel free to take little adjustments that feel good, maybe widening the stance of your hands. When you're ready, find a goddess pose, plant through each foot, press your hands together. Use your hands to press out into your elbows, opening up through your inner thighs. Look at that puppy dog. And just think about releasing everything here. Maybe close your eyes, take a few breaths. Feel that release of your pelvic floor. Release your deep core. Just allow gravity to take over. Add some big diaphragmatic breaths here. Allow yourself to just melt into it. And when you're ready, take a comfortable seated position. Let's finish with our grounding breaths, set the tone for the rest of our day. Close your eyes, exhale everything out of your lungs. Big breath in through your nose, fill up your lungs 360 degrees. Release that. Big breath in. Release that. Think about everything that you just accomplished. Think back to your intentions you set in the beginning of class. Think about what you wanted to focus on. You showed up. You did it. I'm proud of you. Setting this tone, already having accomplished something, getting ready for the rest of your day. Big breath in. Release it out. One final breath, arms come overhead. Hold at the top. One more sip. Release everything. Release your arms. Good job today. Thank you for joining me.